Let me try this one more time. Oh shit, already here we go. Let's go live now. Do it live! Do it live. Going live. Alright. I'm going to explain the last Pope one more time. One more time here. And I haven't seen anybody else talk about this really. And just wait till you get to the middle here, alright? It gets good. It gets good. Alright? And you're gonna be like ah! You're gonna be freaking the freak out. It's gonna freak you out, dude. It's gonna freak you out. Just get to halfway through here, alright? Serious, get through. So I'm going to read this, and I'm very particular about Revelations because it's the only book in the Bible that has a disclaimer at the end not to add or remove one single word from it. So I'm going to be very careful here, and I hate editing. I'm going to have to listen to this again. All right, so that's annoying, and I'm doing it for you. All right. Revelation 17. The Revelations of John. Chapter 17. And there came one of the seven angels which had the seven vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. What? Rome, Vatican, is in Rome, and Rome has 3 seas around it. Not to mention the aqueducts and all that cool stuff they had. Okay, so sitteth upon many waters. So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet-colored beast, full of names of blasphemy, having 7 heads and 10 horns. Names of blasphemy. There are... Just look at this little gem here. They come up with... This just looks like hell to me. Looks demonic. It reminds me of when I was playing that game Doom as a kid. It used to freak me out. There's the Popey. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stone and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication. I don't know. I can't really think of a religion that would wear purple and deck out with gold and take money from people around the world. It is Catholic. Catholic means universal. God, just imagine if there's a lot of people that are Catholic. Just imagine if the world paid 10% of their money to the Catholic Church. This be done. Alright. And on her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon, the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. And I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints and with the blood of the martyrs of Jesus. And when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration. So she had a cup full of filthiness and fornication, drunken with the blood of the saints. There's some rituals where they drink menstrual blood out of that cup. That's pretty gnarly. You know any people that are drunken with the blood of the saints? Anybody that worships the saints? Anybody who worships mothers or saints? Can you think of a religion? I don't know. It's escaping my mind. And the angel said unto me, Wherefore didst thou marvel? I will tell thee the mystery of the woman, and of the beast that carrieth her, which hath the 7 heads and 10 horns. The beast that thou sawest was, and is not, and shall ascend out of the bottomless pit, and go into perdition. And they that dwell on the earth shall wonder, whose names were not written in the book of life from the foundation of the world, when they behold the beast that was, and is not, and yet is. Okay. Scary stuff there. I'm not going to go into the gospel right now, I promise. I'll do a video on that, and you can reference that video. And here is the mind which hath wisdom. The 7 heads are 7 mountains on which the woman sitteth. Can you think of a place that has 7 mountains? The 7 hills of Rome. And you got this. Where is. Okay, so. We just get rid of the flames for now. That was annoying. I like my flames. The Palatine Hill. Okay. I'll bring back Joe Biden. The Palatine Hill. I believe that's where it is. I don't know. Hey, find out. Put it in the comments. Is that where the Vatican's at? But there's 7 mountains here. Yeah. Okay, so here is the middle. Alright. We'll go here. Alright. You ready? And there are 7 kings. 5 are fallen, and 1 is. And the other is not yet come. And when he cometh, he must continue a short space. And the beast that was and is not, even he is the 8th, and is one, and is of the 7th. And the beast that was and is not, even he is the 8th, and is of the 7, and goeth into perdition. Okay. Pause. Let's get up in this stuff here. Is this it? Boom. Alright. This guy right here. This guy. Okay. I don't pronounce his name. Just read it. Okay. This guy signed the Lateran Treaty with Italy, 1929. Established Vatican City as a sovereign state. Inaugurated Vatican Radio. Blah, blah, blah. Refund. Whatever. Okay. He signed some treaty. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Okay. It's not a big deal. Except that makes him a king. And there are 7 kings, 5 are fallen, and 1 is, and the other is not yet come. And when he cometh, he must continue a short space. Alright? So, what does that make? This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is 8 after. This is 8 kings / popes / great horde Babylon. Alright? So yeah, we're on Pope Francis, alright? Then before that we had Pope Benedict to a lot of little kids. He Benedict to a lot of kids. These people are just the worst. So look at this. Look. I'm going to keep reading. And there are 7 kings, 5 are fallen, and 1 is. And the other is not yet come. And when he cometh, he must continue a short space. Alright. What happened to him? Why is Benedict important? Oldest to become pope since Clement. Elevated, blah, blah, blah. People. First pope to renounce the papacy on his own initiative. Since this other guy, but he wasn't no king. This other guy wasn't no king. So, first guy, he continued a short space. He didn't die in papacy like all these other guys. Like this guy. I can't get into him. I just can't. Not him. I just can't. This guy. I saw him and I was like, oh, he's very interesting. Anyway, I want to go. We'll make it a short video. Okay? So, this guy continued a short space. This guy is the first Jew pope. Alright? Just saying. It's interesting. He's also the first pope to be like all for like a global health data system, homosexuality, like just the work. And they all been for it. These have one mind and shall give their power and strength unto the beast. They have one mind. They've always had one mind. Catholic means universal. They don't even have sermons. You go to a Catholic church, you have pamphlets. Okay, they hand out pamphlets to all the churches, and that's what they go. And then they have one little spot where they're like 5 minutes, they allow the preacher to talk a little bit. I'm sure there's tons of restrictions on what they can say and stuff like that. Like that's, the rest is just mumbo jumbo. These shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them, for he is the Lord of lords and King of kings. and they that are with him are called, and chosen, and faithful. And he saith unto them, the waters which thou sawest where the whore sitteth are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. For God hath put in their hearts to fulfill his will, and to agree, and to give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of God shall be fulfilled. And the woman which thou sawest is that great city, which reigneth over the kings of the earth. What city? A city that's a country that has kings that reign. One city reigneth all the earth. A city with all. Why would they have all walls? They have the 7 mountains. They have the kings. They have their own currency. They've had many rulers before, but only 8 kings. Only 8 kings. So anyway, that kind of concludes that. I mean, if you can think of any religion that would kind of fulfill what this is talking about, then feel free to just fill me in. I just can't think of one other religion that fits just this chapter.
Who's one that raised? What's the weather like today? It's Good News Week. Lots of blood in Asia now. They butchered up the sacred cow. They've got a lot to eat. It's Good News Week. Doctors finding many ways of wrapping brains and metal trays to keep us from the heat.